This is me about to try a shepherd's sling for the very first time. The same kind of sling that David would have used to take down Goliath. I've got so many questions. How fast can it go? How far can it go? And can it actually kill someone? So I flew across the country to find out and meet with a real sling master who's trained for years. And so I want to find out once and for all if this ancient weapon could really take down a giant. David, what's up, David? Good to meet you. I'm Jake. So this is David. He's a literal sling master, and he's been throwing slings for over 13 years. And yes, he's also wearing an ancient garb, which somehow makes this whole thing feel way more legit. So we met out in the middle of Arkansas. I had never met him before, and we had one goal, and that was for me to find out just how deadly this ancient weapon would really be, and also see if I could figure out how to use it.
There's 3 basic ways to throw.
Okay.
Underhand is first.
Dude, that's insane.
As long as we don't hear an oh!
Then you're good?
And then there's overhead next. 1, 2, 3. Any more times than 3, it's very difficult to be accurate.
Okay.
The fewer, it's hard to get enough velocity on it. So the final throw is overhand throw. Some people call it like a figure 8. And so if I slow it down here, you can see that you kind of make an 8. It's very difficult to learn this throw. I had to watch it in slow motion.
Yes, I feel like I'm gonna hit myself in the face with it or something. Dude, that's so cool.
So I found the easiest way to learn is with marshmallows.
So if you're like me at this point, you're probably wondering, how the heck does this thing even work? Let me explain. It's super simple. You put a rock in this little pouch, and then here you have a little loop on the end that you put over your ring finger, and then the other end of the rope you just hold on between your thumb and your finger. Once you've got that down, you just start spinning this thing as fast as you possibly can, and then you let go with the rope between your thumb and your finger, and that sends your rock flying towards whatever target it's aimed at. Now that I know what this weapon is actually capable of, I gotta find out if I can come anywhere near mastering this thing. To do like a 1, 2, oh, that was a grounder. So 1, 2, release.
Yeah, excellent.
That's so cool. Dude, I can almost just imagine, like, if I was David, this would 100% be my entertainment.
Oh, it's 100% my entertainment now.
1.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. That was a good one. That was pretty fun. Now that I was armed and moderately dangerous, it was time to test my accuracy. So we went out to this Goliath that has a little cutout for the face, and the goal was to simply land a marshmallow right between the eyes.
That was so close. How much would it hurt with a marshmallow?
It doesn't hurt that bad.
All right, stick your face up in there. An old-fashioned showdown between cameraman Josh and David. However many shots it takes David to nail Josh is how many shots Josh will get to try to nail David.
Oh, got him. How bad was it?
Oh, not that bad.
Yeah, it's like shocking.
Yeah. Definitely hurts. Like it's not
like a punch in the face, though,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
no,
like
no. It's like you have like a wristband and someone
snaps it really hard and high.
It definitely stings. Like sting is the right word.
Yeah.
So.
Well, here. Fair, all spirit and love and war here.
You went above, or you went like the circle?
I'm not. Hey, this is war, man.
I will say, I've actually been throwing slings since I was 3. So
3? Yeah. It went behind. It went behind him, right here. The wrong direction.
Perfect. Yeah, I was lying.
That's what you get for lying. Oh!
Yes!
Oh, that is so much more terrifying. I've never done this before. This could probably put an eye out. Oh, but not if you're throwing it, But if I'm throwing it, probably enough.
All right, well, that was unfortunate.
Hey there, Editor Jake here. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers eventually. So I'd love it if you considered subscribing and helping me reach that goal. Now back to the video. Now that we've had our fun, it's time to get back to business because we've got some tests to run. To find out how fast this thing really is, we set up a slow-mo camera and measured how long it took the rock to go from one cone to the other. And it flew 8 feet in just 9 frames, which after a little math that I double-checked 3 times, comes out to 145 miles per hour. That's faster than a fastball in the MLB from a rock, in a pouch, on a rope. Next up, to find out how far this sling actually goes, David let one rip and we tracked it with the drone until it finally landed 413 feet away. So yeah, if I was Goliath, I would be a little worried. Okay, we knew this thing was fast, but could it actually hit something solid? This is the watermelon test. I don't know if you saw this, but David's shot was so hard, it literally disintegrated the rock. But after a couple shots, getting the sling of it.
Oh, that was awesome.
Okay, the damage is pretty good.
Give me a look. Give me a look. For the spoils of our.
Do you think people underestimate the power of like a shepherd's sling?
Yeah, I mean, I think when people first see it and they play around with it, they're like, there's no way this story in the Bible of David defeating Goliath is real. Yeah. And then you see someone who has, practiced a lot, and then you realize the speed at which this thing comes off could really kill a person.
I learned so much from David and had such a good time in Arkansas, but there's still one question left in my head. So something really tragic happened. You've heard me talking about this ballistics head that is supposed to be coming in. These heads are basically just made out of like some sort of gelatin, and they're supposed to mimic how our brains would actually respond to things like rocks flying at them from slings. But this thing never showed up in Arkansas. No idea why. The shipping company just decided we were not worthy of actually using it. So it's been weeks of back and forth. Finally, we got another head shipped to my house here in California. And so I'm gonna try to hit it. But the problem is now I have to be the one to actually hit it. So it might take a while. All right, this is finally it. After weeks of delays, we now have one mission: to hit the head with a real shepherd sling and see what the damage to Goliath would have been. He smells kind of weird. He's got a bit of a smoky scent to him. We've got a smooth stone. We're gonna get this on the first try. I'm very nervous for this, actually. All right, now begins the laborious process of actually hitting him.
Wow.
The fact that I'm getting this close.
You gonna have a counter on the screen?
A miss counter?
Boom, boom, boom.
Definitely. Oh! Don't fall, don't fall. We missed. It turns out that hitting a human-sized head with a tiny rock is really, really hard. I hit him in the cheek once, hit the table about a dozen times. Dude, I thought it was gonna be so easy too. After the first shot was like so close. We have some collateral on the GoPro. But the sun just kept getting lower and lower, and frankly, my accuracy kept getting worse. Hey dude, back in the bag. After hours of trying, the sun had finally set on us, and we were out of time with no dramatic kill shot. You really suck. I don't like you. I want to hit it so bad. Like, I cannot express to you how badly I want to hit this. It has been like weeks of building to this moment. Right now, I honestly just feel pretty silly for caring so much about getting a hit on this ballistics head. Well, that's unfortunate. That's kind of all I have to say. I was so disappointed. I just could not let this go. So the next morning, I had to come back, and I had about another hour to try and land a hit this morning. You suck, you know that? You're just a real pain in the neck. If only you had a neck, then you'd know. 1, 2. Oh, yes! Finally! Let's frickin' go! Ah! That took so long. Yes! Let's go! The rock hit so hard that the head flew off the table, and I think it cracked open when it hit the ground. And while it isn't the epic splatter in midair type shot that I was really hoping for, this damage would still be fatal. You can see like right where it hit him. Let's go. So can a shepherd sling really kill a giant? 100% yes, but only if you've put in the practice.